Hey there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chinaza, and on my channel we talk about all things lifestyle, fashion, beauty, content creation tips, and so much more. So for those of you who have been here for a while, you know that I usually do shoot day as part of my weekly vlogs, but I know that a bunch of you have been kind of asking for more in-depth video just as it relates to shoot day and everything. So I thought that while out shooting today, why not make this like a whole video on its own? So I'm going to be bringing you guys along, giving the ins and outs, just more in detail of what a shoot day process looks like, because I do shoot all of my content by myself. Right now it is nice, hot, and sunny in downtown Houston. I like to go to downtown locations. Usually a pro tip is to be shooting in the early hours of the morning. Number one, to avoid crowds, but also number two, to be cool. So especially if you live somewhere hot like me, that's super important. I had a bunch of stuff going on this morning, so I wasn't able to. But let's go ahead and get to it. As y'all can see, my car is full of my stuff, and I'll also show you guys in the back, but I did pre-pick out my outfits in advance, so I already knew what I was going to be wearing and all that stuff like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get set up, and then I'll run you guys down kind of exactly why I set things up the way that I did. And it's hot, I turned off the AC, so let's go. Hey guys, when you are out shooting by yourself, having a reliable tripod is essential. I'll go ahead and link this one down in my description box below. Using the Camrote app exclusively for Sony cameras, I'm able to wirelessly connect my cell phone to my camera. This way, I'm able to not only view myself while I'm shooting, but also go ahead and see the photo, see how it looks on Instagram, and see if I need to adjust my angles. For this look in particular, I was trying real hard to make this space work, but little did I know that the perfect angle was literally just turning the other direction. And if you're wondering how I'm able to trigger my shot, it's by using the volume control buttons on my phone. As you can see here, I am hiding my phone behind my body so that it doesn't appear in the photos. With this in mind, it's super easy to review the photos as I go. You'll also see that I have a shutter speed of 1/1000, which is pretty high, but I like to do this to be able to control the amount of light in my shots, and also to be able to capture motion without there being any blur. Something that you'll notice that I'm doing here to get the perfect shot is really just repeating the same move over and over again. Sometimes when you make the slightest movement, it can make the biggest difference when it comes to the outcome of your photos. So when it comes to posing, I definitely encourage you to add in some motion to your shots. Something that I try to remember when I'm out shooting too is to grab some video content. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a video that I created and then also show you guys the outcome of look one. So I am back in the car again, so I am done with look one. It did take a minute, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I tried to average 20 to 30 minutes per photo set, but this one took longer just because, as y'all saw, I changed up the angle a few times, because one thing about me, like, I need to have that photo that gives me the oomph that's like, oh yes, like, yes, we're done shooting this. So I wanted to be able to perfect that shot. That's exactly what I did, and I'm really happy with the outcome. And this is especially important too when I am shooting for a campaign. So the last outfit that you guys saw, slash what I'm still wearing right now, is for an Express campaign for April. And yeah, I always just want to, just in all my content in general, but especially when it comes to a campaign, I always just want to make sure that I'm providing high quality, consistent imagery, all that good stuff. So yeah, now I'm about to change to look two. One, two, I think I have four. So I have 5 looks in total today, and I'm trying to get a hurry up just because I would like to be done by like 4. Right now it's 2:25. Let me go ahead and change, and then when we're ready for look number 2, of course, I will bring you guys along. Something I get asked a lot is how I change during shoots, and you guys are seeing it. I literally put a fitted sheet around my body so that what I'm doing underneath the sheet cannot be seen. So this can literally be any fitted sheet. And that way I'm able to change in my cars. Even if people are walking by, they literally cannot see my body. So I would definitely suggest this, especially if you're going to be by yourself. Now it is time to go ahead and shoot for look 2. I'm actually going to go ahead and insert a clip about how I find the right lighting. So go ahead and watch this, and then it'll make more sense as to why I usually shoot in the shade. This selfie video hack helps me to find the perfect lighting every time I go out and shoot. You basically keep on rotating until you find a place where your face is evenly lit. Let me know if that lighting hack works for you guys. It is tested and true over on my end. And here I am adjusting my tripod so I can get some up-close shots of my outfit. And now let's go ahead and see the final results. Why is the wind disrespecting me like this? Can we just... It's a piece for y'all that didn't know, so... Literally about to get the perfect shot. And then the wind go crazy out of nowhere. As you guys can see, the same techniques are being followed, making sure that I'm doing poses over and over again until I'm able to get the shot that I like. And of course, when you're setting things up, you just want to also be aware of your surroundings. That's something I haven't mentioned yet, but people of course will stop and stare, but don't let them get into your way. Just know that you're there to do your thing. Pay them no mind. It's really about, you know, just realizing that you're there for a purpose. They're doing their own thing, you're doing your own thing, and walking in that confidence. It gets easier and easier every time. And I will say that the more that you go out and shoot by yourself too, the less awkward it'll feel. Like, yes, it is kind of awkward to just be smiling and doing all this stuff, and people are probably wondering what she's doing, but like, listen, you're doing your thing. That's what you're doing. Alright y'all, so we made it to the last look, and if you were thinking, wait, I thought she had 5 outfits. I did, but sometimes you bring a certain amount of outfits and then you either get to trying it on and you end up not liking it, or you just be tired, because after a long day of shooting, I just be wanting to go home. So something important too is just really shooting in order of priority. I knew that for the first 2 looks, that those were for campaigns, so I definitely wanted to make sure I did those when I had the most high energy. So let's go ahead and review these last photos. Hey y'all, so if you can't tell, your girl is back home now and I am exhausted, but it was a great shoot day. I hope that this video was helpful, especially to those who have never gone out to shoot by themselves. I want you to know that it's possible. Drop down any comments that y'all may have about my process, or just, you know, how you can do this down below. And I think I might make this a reoccurring like series, just like taking guys along to shoot day each week, kind of showing the different things, just depending on like where I go to and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you back next time. Oh, and before I forget, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Be sure to also turn on post notifications so that you never miss a video. And that is all. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you back for my next one.